everyone, my name is Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today, Bitcoin is looking dumpy, and it's September 28th, 2021. What happened? So yesterday, I got all excited, very excited, because it looked like we were going to break out of this falling wedge, this descending broadening wedge, technically, or I just call it a falling channel, and a descending channel is very bullish, right? Because the target to the upside is where the wedge started from, or where the channel started from. So we were looking at a target at about 44.5, which puts us into bull territory. We get above the 618 of this the 618 of this one wave. I'll zoom out in a second, but basically that was bull territory. It was I was hyped. I made my entry and everything at 43.6. It's very, very exciting. However, we got rejected. All right. And now let me zoom in even more. I'm on 30-minute chart. That's 1, 2, 3 rejections from trying to break out of this descending channel. And I think that is it. There will be no more attempts at breaking out of this channel. What does that mean? That essentially means that the pattern of failure from breaking out of this channel rather, is going to play out most likely to a high degree of probability. We've just now, you'll see this line here, broken out of this double top pattern, right? We had this morning, had this attempt at 9 a.m. Very strong green candle, decent volume, and we broke down. And as you all know, with a double top pattern, which this is, right? I hope you can see that. Let's just draw it out for those of you who can't. I don't know why this goes backwards. Like, who goes from right to left? I guess left-handed people. Let's zoom in so that we can do this easily. That is annoying. There we go. Let's clone that. And right there. Struggle fest. Okay, there's your double M. That's a bearish pattern. The neckline is where I drew this line here. So the breakdown is the distance between, it's the height basically of the double M, which is exactly met right here with this strong red candle, and it hit the 0.5. But as you all know, subscribers to this channel know that every correction happens in an ABC pattern. So expect a retest of this neckline with the B wave, which we're currently in, and then a C wave that comes down 100% of the length, or 123.6% of the length of that A wave. And we discussed this briefly in the live stream yesterday. Yesterday was the first live stream. Thank you to everyone that joined. I plan to do one maybe once a week, maybe Mondays or Tuesday afternoons after business, Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm seeing in the immediate short term. Zooming out just a bit, getting in on the hourly time frame, I unfortunately do see a chain reaction. Unfortunately or fortunately, there's always opportunity, and we're going to get into that just a bit. See, there's a larger double top pattern that's playing out just from basically when price action fails to break out to the upside, constant kind of pushes creates these M patterns, and they do have technical targets. And again, I've drawn out the neckline. The neckline, let's say it's a little higher. Let's say it's over here. say it's like that, okay, more accurately. And so this neckline is going to, once it breaks, and it's right now at around 41,415, it has a target of approximately 38,156, so 38K. So there you go. Those of you all calling for 38K, there's your 38K. All right, now let's zoom out and see the larger scheme of things. We're on the daily time frame. Okay. And let's actually get rid of all of this so that we can see more clearly. There. Okay. Daily time frame. We have our one wave comprised of 5 Elliott waves up, and we pulled the fibs of this one wave, and the 2 wave is a corrective wave, and it's an ABC correction, as we saw here. And for those of you who study Elliott wave theory, you know that the 2 wave corrects to a minimum of 38.2% of the one wave, or a maximum of 62.8%. Okay, so usually the 2 wave falls between the 0.5 or 50% and 62.8%. So basically, we expect the 2 wave to fall here, okay, in this zone right here, which it currently is not in, right? Right now it's at the 0.5, but on average, the 2 wave is meant to fall here, okay? And the lowest that the 2 wave should go is what? $38,473, let's say. So if we hold $38,473, we should be fine. If we wick down to 38K, we should also be fine, just as long as we hold the 382 for this 2 wave correction. We're still golden for a continuation of the 3rd wave, the most impulsive, usually the longest, and the most parabolic of waves. Okay, I do not consider the bull market over or sort of interrupted, or a bear market imminent, until we lose this 382. That is my line in the sand personally, because that would mean, what would that mean? That would mean a failed impulse, and we're coming back down into these ranges. Our next support is going to be the 30K level. And so then I do foresee 30K and below. Okay, that's my scenario. But until we until we lose that, I'm still thinking we're planning to do this 3rd wave. Now let's get into a bit of mentality. Yesterday I was super excited. Others were super excited because it looked so promising. We don't have it anymore, but we kind of still have bullish divergence on the daily time frame. We had strong bullish divergence. This morning on the hourly time frame. Let's just show everybody what that means. Basically, price action is going down, and the stochastic RSI was going up. Right? It was like we're heading high. However, we had a failed breakout, and that probably means we're going down, just like I showed. Why is this good? You have to see the bright side of things. You cannot give up. The opportunities in crypto are massive. If you're watching this video, you already know why you're in the space, why you're even following Bitcoin updates, daily Bitcoin updates. You understand what this means. Do not give up. The absolute worst thing you can possibly do at this point in time, and I'm not, not financial advice, or I don't know everybody's personal situation, But one of the worst things you could do is capitulate, meaning sell your positions and say, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. If you're selling because you're strategically getting back in at a lower price, that is risky. But that's a good idea if you know what you're doing. But the best thing to do in these times is accumulate. Because what? If Bitcoin does go down to 38 from 41, right? What is that? Right here, let's say we break the neckline at the 0.5. We go down to 38. That's a 7.6%. Let's say 8% drop. That means your favorite altcoin is going to drop 12 to 16%. Okay, fine. Fine. You decide, I don't want to take that loss. I'm going to sell high and buy back lower. That's not a bad idea. But it is risky because you never know. Bitcoin could decide to fake everybody out, not go back down, and rocket and start the third wave, right? This is all probability. There's no crystal ball. There's no 100%. But all I'm trying to say is, remember why you're in this space. Remember what we're doing. We have to zoom out, see the big picture. We are going to get to where we think we're going. These assets are going to appreciate, and they're going to appreciate parabolically. Stick to the plan. If anything, don't sell, buy. And that's easier said than done. Obviously, who has, a bunch of dry powder expendable income to be able to dollar cost average into these assets that are, going to be reduced in price if this correction plays out? Not everybody. But some people are so passionate about this and they have so much conviction, they're going to get another job or, do another, part-time job or do whatever they can to gather a little bit of money, however small, and add to your bags. That is the best strategy in my opinion. But obviously I'm not giving you life or financial advice. I'm just, expressing my opinion. I think we're all going to make it. We already made it because we're here. We're early. We're ready to go, but you have to have conviction. You can't give up. If you do, it's going to be difficult to make it, right? So yeah, that's Bitcoin for today. Let's wait and see, and see how this plays out, right? Let's see what happens with this neckline, but I do think that, this correction is likely to play out. It's likely to play out. All right. Hope that was helpful. Hope that was useful. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys.